Here is your weekly reading video for this week, or for whenever you land on this video. The message is intended for you regardless of the day and the time that you see when it has been uploaded. And right now I am going to be working with the Grimalkin Tarot, Curious Cats. I love this tarot deck. It's all about cats. Yeah, my life. So I've dealt the cards and placed them out here for what we all need to know, and I'm just going to get right on to the reading. Here we go. The first card is the Moon card. The Moon card is interesting because we have an annual lunar eclipse happening this week, if you're watching this when I upload it. And I'll talk more about that in a moment, but the moon tells us that there's more going on than what we see. There is more behind the situation. You might be seeing something that is totally different. It's almost like an illusion. It's almost like a something that's like a filter. You're not actually seeing the true nature of something that's happening because there's more to the situation than just meets the eye. And I got to tell you, regardless of whatever's happening in your life, there's a reason. There is a reason. Okay, everything has a cause and effect. Okay, the second card was the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is abandonment, leaving things behind. Now, this is what you probably have been feeling for a while. I feel alone, and you might have been feeling maybe like some depression. Like, this is also a card of feeling, like things have lost their luster. Things have just, they've moved on, and that you just feel like just alone. Like whatever pops up into your mind, and whatever you're feeling when I talk about this card is the reading and the message that you're meant to hear. Okay, so to me, the Eight of Cups is abandonment, and you can also say that you're walking away from something, you're leaving something behind. You need to move upon something, you need to leave something, or you can feel like you're abandoned. You feel like, I just feel like abandoned from my life or from someone, or just whatever that is. Okay, and that is temporary. That, remember, everything is by free will, and you have to take the experiences of the cards, the influences of astrology, everything, and apply it to what's going on in your life. And that way you can get the most. You can take advantage of the positive influences that are happening, which I will talk about in a moment. The Judgment is a renewal, something that has been put to rest. There's going to be an awakening, a reset. And it's also a card of maybe not being too hard on yourself. Sometimes we are very hard on ourselves, but discipline is very important. But yet at the same time, you're judging yourself too harshly at something. You're holding on to it because of the moon. You think, well, maybe I have to work harder. Maybe I have to try harder. Maybe I have to control the situation and I have to put more effort. Well, you know what? That's not always the case. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the eclipse that's happening. Now, this eclipse is in Libra, and meaning that we also have the sun in Libra. And at this point right now, I got to tell you, it's kind of like this is the last of the sessions of eclipses that are happening for a while. So I'll talk about that more. We had a lunar eclipse. We had a solar eclipse. Sorry, this is a solar eclipse. We had a solar eclipse in April, which was in Aries, and that the opposite was Libra. Now this is the last. So this is also going back to that as well, because now it's all about peace and harmony. Libras are about balance, and this is actually saying that we've been going through a lot of roller coasters, bumpy roads. We've been going through a little bit of intensity this year. Can I say that? Like, I can just intensity with a capital I. And that is what everything has. All the experiences have been mind-blowing, because a lot of things that have been happening in our life has been like, whoa, where did that come from? But this is all meant to happen, and it's a positive effect. So I got to say, with the cards and with the situation, we got to take advantage of these influences that are happening. Okay, so right now it's upon us is walking away from something. Leave something behind you. You need to let go of something that's not working. And you hear me say this a lot of times, decluttering. This is one of the reasons why I'm in my kitchen. It's interesting, I'm seeing this card. Why I'm in my kitchen, because I've been doing a lot of decluttering, a lot. Things that are no longer serving me, because what they do, when you hold on to things, they actually hold on to weight. Now, I'm not talking about just your clutter. I'm not talking about, like material items. I'm talking about mind things, like things like cluttering your mind. holding on to stuff, holding on to an idea, holding on to things that are no longer serving you. If something's not working, you got to let it go. You got to release. And also, we're talking about people. If you're someone, your person of interest and someone that you love, and I'm not saying that you have to let them go, but you have to let go of the idea because things change. Remember, even if somebody returns, the energy and the experience is totally different. And I'm not giving you the okay to say, oh, bring back a toxic relationship. No, because a lot of times we're holding on to things. Sometimes people have to change. You need to change your perspective, change, and you can do anything you want. You have the ability to accomplish all your goals. You have everything you need. You have it. We're going into a new world, a new season, a new energy, it's going to be vibrant. We're coming into new fire. The energy's fiery. I'm feeling this energy of peace, but it's also fiery. So it's making peace right now, making peace with the energy that is going to definitely clear our pathway for new beginnings. And this is what I see happening. But everything like that at the moment doesn't, and that's interesting how the moon is the moon. We got a new moon. Everything is not as it appears. There's more to the situation than just what you see. So you take that, take what you need, and you leave what you don't, and whatever pops in, take that and have an awesome, beautiful day. Peace and blessings.